Thanksgiving will look and feel a lot different this year due to the pandemic. But one thing will remain constant: the possibility of uncomfortable conversations. New at 6, Sean Gallagher shows us how you can prepare now for what's to come on Thursday.
Alongside the turkey and the pumpkin pie, differing opinions are often shared around the Thanksgiving table. And this year has given us no shortage of topics to disagree on. From politics to the pandemic, even racial equity, these weighty topics can elicit an emotional response. But we can still talk about them without ruining the holiday.
I think that for a lot of people, Thanksgiving is going to come with an extra layer of anxiety.
Anxiety and stress are at all-time highs right now. The American Psychological Association says 60% of Americans are overwhelmed by the number of issues facing the United States. DEANNA SINGH, a diversity, equity, and inclusion expert with Uplifting Impact, says this year especially, it's important to recognize the holiday as a time to be thankful for everything you have.
We have been through a lot this year, and so to be able to come together around the table, to be able to enjoy the people that we love, I hope that it also comes with an extra layer of, wow, let's not take this for granted. This is big stuff.
But at the dinner table this year, hot topics are bound to come up, including the big push in 2020 for racial justice. DEANNA says for those of us who may want to stand up to friends or relatives on Thanksgiving, there are 3 key points in having a productive conversation. First, she says to check your own agenda.
I have never ever seen a conversation that starts with the motive of, or the agenda of, I got you, turning somebody's opinion or helping bring them along in the conversation. If anything, what it does is it raises people's defenses.
And as much as you may want to speak to prove your point, DEANNA says a listening ear can be much more effective.
What an amazing opportunity to go to people that you trust and love and try and expand your own thinking, right? Try and see things from a different perspective.
Her last tip, to be intentional. Make the time if there's a conversation you want to have, but be cognizant if it's not the appropriate setting.
Right now, really want to talk about how great this dressing is and this turkey and who made the mac and cheese, right? Like, have that conversation when it's appropriate.
DEANNA says it's important to not let your emotions take control of the conversation, which could push you and your loved ones farther apart.
Because, I feel very uncomfortable right now. I'm really, really emotional about what you just said. I don't think I'm in a position to handle my emotions in a way that's going to be respectful of you and me, and I'm going to stop participating right now.
DEANNA says it's also important to go into a conversation assuming your own viewpoint is incorrect. Understanding how the other side views the topic can best help you get your point across. In Milwaukee, Sean Gallagher, TMJ4 News.